Hi everybody, it's Amanda back with Amanda Rose Tarot, and I'm here to do another themed pick a card reading for you. The question that we're asking today is what will happen with my career, my job? Maybe you're just getting out of school or you're still in college. We're going to try to get to the bottom of it, what's going to happen, and where you're going, or maybe what you're currently going through. So, the cards that I was drawn to were the Goddess Guidance, the Oceanic, the Tattoo Tarot, and the Zombie Tarot. And the stones that we have, number 1 is going to be the Quartz. Number 2 is going to be the Lapis Lazuli. Number 3 is going to be the Moldavite. So I'm just going to be quiet for a second. Just focus on the crystals, whichever crystal you're drawn towards, and then we will begin. Okay, so we're going to start over here with the quartz. If you pick that, let's look at we're going to look at all 4 cards. Okay, so in the Goddess Guidance, you guys got Isis, and it says down there, this situation involves your past life memories. The next card that you have in the Oceanic Tarot is the 9 of Cups, and the key word at the bottom is a wish. The next card that you have in the Tattoo Tarot is the Knave of Swords, or the Page of Swords. If you're not familiar with the Knave, it's the page. So we've got air energy. And then finally, in the Zombie Tarot, you guys got the 4 of Swords. Okay, so first, let's go over the Knave of Swords. So like I said, this is air energy. It talks about maybe someone spying or someone observing you. They could be watching you closely, vigilantly, examining. Almost seems like they're examining you. You could notice this. You could know this, or it could be unknown to you. It could be a surprise to you that someone has been doing that. They've been kind of cunning. They've been maybe doing it stealthily. But they may be a little bit outspoken, so maybe this does come to light that they're doing that. But this person, they're very skillful at handling controversy. So if you have been going through this controversy, someone may be watching you, spying on you, examining everything that you do, then you're going to be able to handle that in a smart way, a skillful way. So that's what I'm getting with this card. Next, you've got the 4 of Swords. So this is saying you need to retreat, you need to rest, you need some kind of recovery. Just take time to yourself to rest. And it says, this is a Zombie Tarot. It says, if you can't find an abandoned building, then consider taking shelter in your local shopping mall. So, it's saying you need a timeout. It's going to be brief, but it's going to be necessary to you to regroup, to plan your next, wave of attack on an issue. It's taking a timeout to relax, to contemplate things, what's going on in your world, so that you can emerge revitalized and live to fight another day. And the next card that we'll go over is the 9 of Cups. So very good card. This is called the Wish card. It's saying you're going to benefit from loving support and projects. There's going to be harmony at home and in your work setting. All aspects of your life are going to flourish, and you're going to feel content, and you're going to feel fulfilled. So don't get smug about it. Be sensitive while you're having your, enthusiasm about it. Share your good fortune with others. And this is also could be saying that you're going to be entertaining, you're going to be socializing, and it's saying that you're in the perfect place to manifest your dreams coming true. So with this card, you can just make a wish and it's going to come true. And the final card that you got is Isis. So this really talks about past lives. It says your roots are in this planet, and they're very strong, they're very deep. Your roots have really anchored you to the past and memories, of faraway places, faraway times. And your roots may be anchored so deeply that they're kind of paralyzing you from moving forward. So it's time to, unearth and uproot some of the past and any ancient fears that you might have from a past life could be surfacing. So, if, for example, if you have a fear of water, it could be that in a past life you had a trauma that involved water. Or maybe if you have a fear of authority, it's a result of being a victim of abuse or a victim of discrimination against you in a past life. Or maybe you have a fear of loss, maybe, losing everything. You feel this lack of security about, the future and everything. And you feel like you could lose, anything. You could lose your family, you could lose your partner, you could lose your possessions, or just your place in life. And this is kind of blocking your spiritual growth. So what you need to do is release those fears, realize that they stem from a past life, and then you'll be able to reach your full potential, and you'll be able to be confident about going forward and what's the next action that you're going to take, and you're going to reach those goals. You're just going to focus on that and not on the fears, because you're going to realize that those stem from a past life, and you need to let it go. You need to let it go. So with these cards, what will happen with my career? I think that right now you're taking a time out, or you have to take a time out. You could be feeling like there's a lot of scrutiny, that you're being looked at, and it could be causing you some stress, that you feel like someone's being cunning, or someone's, trying to pull one over on you, but you're going to handle it in the right way. And because of that, I feel like other people are going to support you, and these projects are going to come out good. It's going to be like your dreams coming true. But yeah, you have to let go of some of those fears from your past life. Just realize that those are traumas, that stem from another time. And, you'll be able to get over those, and you will with the 9 of Cups. You will get everything that you've dreamt of. Just make a wish, and, it's going to come true. So, very positive reading if you pick number 1. Let's move on to number 2 if you pick the Lapis Lazuli. Let's see what's going to happen for you. Okay, so in the Goddess Guidance, you got Saraswati, and it says the arts, express yourself through creative activities. The next card that you have in the Oceanic is the Ace of Swords, and the keyword is victory. The next card that you have in the Tattoo Tarot is the Devil. And the final card that you have in the Zombie Tarot is the 5 of Cups. Okay, so let's just get that Devil card out of the way. So nobody really likes to see the Devil card come up in their reading. There can be mysteries going on. There can be a lot of negative attitudes. You could be feeling enslaved. If this is talking about your career, your job, you could feel enslaved or in bondage, or you've maybe misplaced your loyalty. You've given your loyalty to someone, and you really shouldn't have. There could even be maybe possibly some violence going on. It's just mistreatment. Or maybe someone taking advantage of you, you know, and you found out, and, you know, it's been a catastrophe because of maybe what this person has done to you. They've caused your downfall, and maybe you had trusted them, and they, you know, you shouldn't have. You misplaced your trust, and you know, things have happened, but know that they're fated. And if you were around a person that tried to enslave you, then, you know, it might be for the best that you just, you know, break these chains and move on, because nobody wants to be in that position where they feel they're taken advantage of or they're mistreated in some way. So I feel like it's fated if, you know, there have been, you know, you've cut ties with someone, because you guys got the 5 of Cups, and 5s are about change. So this change could come with some loss, some sadness, some grief. You could be in, you know, just a black mood, and maybe things didn't turn out. Mood right now. Things didn't go as you had hoped, and you could be faced with, you know, some disappointment. You could be obsessing over a loss that you've had. You know, the past, focusing on the past will only cause more pain. So with this card, it says, you know, turn that frown upside down. Look to the future where you're free of those disgusting, rotting corpses. So I feel like, you know, with the Devil card here, like, you're going to be able to escape that. So you really need to be happy about that. You know, don't focus on the past, focus on the future, because things can only get better. Things can only go up from here. The next card that you have is the Ace of Swords. So this card speaks of victory. It says you're going to benefit from a smart decision. It's going to lead to immediate victory. So maybe you are uncertain about delays or your plans, but this card shows that there's going to be a breakthrough, and you're going to be able to cut through any confusion. You're going to win. You're going to have power. You're going to have success. It's going to be a positive new beginning for you. You're going to have mental clarity. You're going to have triumph over any arguments or debates that you've had. You're going to use your intelligence to gain solutions, to have new ideas, and you're going to benefit from that. It's going to lead to success. So even if you have, you know, felt in the past that you know, were taken advantage of, I feel like you're going to be able to move on from that, and you're going to get victory. And the final card that you have is Saraswati, and it says the arts, express yourself through creative activity. So your mind is focused too much on the material world when this card comes up. It's saying you're limiting yourself, and to unlimit yourself, you need to lift the cloak of the material world. It says that music is essential for expression of non-material ideas. It's going to allow you to escape any limitations in your thinking. So surround yourself with music and allow it to stimulate you. It's going to create a creative spark. Your thinking is going to be expanded. It's also saying that you may want to study or change careers to give yourself more creative freedom. So maybe you weren't doing what you were meant to be doing. It was really fated that, you know, you broke those chains with whatever you were doing. And you're going to move to something that's more creative. So maybe keep a journal of any creative ideas that you come up with, or take a creative class that's going to help you expand your mind. So very positive reading, I feel like that. I think that whatever's happening, it's really going to be for the better. So if you can get over that hump and get your confidence back, definitely things are going to move in the right direction. Number 3, if you pick the Moldavite, let's look at your 4 cards. Okay, your first card is Demara, Guiding Children. It says, you are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. The next card that you have is the 5 of Cups, and the keyword is sadness. The second reading also had the 5 of Cups. The next card that you have in the Tattoo Tarot is the Temperance card. And the final card that you have in the Zombie Tarot is the Page of Cups. So you've got some water energy there. The first card that we'll go over is the Page of Cups. So this could be a water sign. They're very creative, they're kind, they're artistic. It says, what is it about this tiny little zombie that makes you want to hug the intestines out of them? So this may be some support coming in for you. It could represent a young person in your life, a son, a daughter, a nephew, a cousin, a brother, someone who brings you joy, who brings you warmth. Remember when you're feeling sad, you know, that there's people around you. And with this card it says, you know, there could be someone loving lurking behind a bush, and they really care about you. So, you know, with the 5 of Cups, they feel like there is change, there is sadness due to a loss, probably work, or, you know, something that's left you feeling confused and unable to let go, maybe a lot of negative thoughts. But this is saying it's not hopeless. You know, you do have support around you. This Page of Cups really loves you, cares about you, wants to support you. And you got the Temperance card as well. So this speaks of moderation, self-control, patience, harmony, cooperation. There could be some clashing interests that you've had with someone, or maybe hostility. But, you know, I feel like someone's going to come in, they're going to help you get through that. Or you could have just felt unfulfilled at what you were doing. So, you know, you're going to get that successful combination. You're going to be able to cooperate with someone, build a friendship, you know, and have harmony. If you were in the past having clashing interests with someone, I feel like someone's going to be coming in, and they're going to be better for you. You know, they're going to care about you, and, you know, things are going to get better for you. And then you got the goddess Demara. So she's saying that you're good with helping children. You know, you can be gentle and fiercely protective simultaneously. And she wants to guide you towards children. And this will also help you with your imagination. You know, these young beings, they have a youthful spirit, and you know, that's going to help you, that's going to benefit you by helping them. You could attract children towards you, and they're going to respect you, and they're going to give you attention, and you're going to benefit from that, and they're also going to benefit from that. So this could be telling you to get a career involving children, or maybe volunteer with youth, or just take time for your own inner child. Get back to being playful, to laughing. Do nice things for yourself, and set healthy boundaries for yourself. Believe in yourself, and be compassionate with yourself. So I feel like if you have had sadness due to a loss of a job or a friendship, or just some unexpected break, I feel like things are going to turn around for you. You're just going to need a little bit of patience, but there's going to be someone that's going to be coming in, and it could be a child or someone younger that's going to help you. They're going to create that you know, spark within you, and bring back your own youthful spirit, so you can be confident again and get out of the sadness that you might be stuck in. So that is what I have. If you pick number 3, I hope that resonated with you. Let me know down in the comments. And also, don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel, because if you hit the notification bell, you will get notified when I post an up-and-coming reading. So thank you guys for coming. Love and light goes out to you, and hope everything works out.